Hello and welcome to News Updates. I am Moses Humphrey. 5 days to the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly, President Bola Ahmed, the president's meeting with lawmakers-elect failed to resolve the crisis over the All Progressives Congress zoning arrangement. The APC National Working Committee had micro-zoned the Senate president and the deputy Senate president seat to Senator Godswill Akpabio from South-South and Senator Jibrin Barao from Northwest, respectively. But other aspirants like Senators Abdulaziz Yari, Zamfara West, Osita, Izonaso, Imo West, and Oji Kalu, Abia North, have insisted that they would not step down for the party's consensus candidate. In the House, the APC leadership had also endorsed the member-elect representing Kaduna Northwest, Tajuddin Abbas, as speakership candidate, while the member-elect from Abia State Southeast, Benjamin Kalu, clinched the deputy speaker slot. The aspirants who were among the lawmakers who held a meeting with the president at the Yasu Villa, Abuja, on Wednesday night were still lobbying their colleagues and strategizing to upturn the APC's zoning arrangement for the National Assembly principal positions as of Thursday. A Catholic priest identified as Reverend Father Charles Igechi under the Benin Archdiocese has been shot dead by gunmen in Benin, Edo State. It was gathered that the priest was shot by gunmen on Wednesday along the Agbo Road bypass area in the Okuneri axis of Benin. He was said to be on his way to his place of assignment when the gunmen attacked him. The Catholic Archbishop of Benin City, Augustine Akubeze, said the issue had been reported to the police and expressed hope that justice would be served on the perpetrators of the illegal act. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced the appointment of Bimbo Salu Hundeyin as the secretary to the state government yesterday. The governor, who was on May 29 inaugurated for a second term in office, reappointed his former chief of staff, Mr. Tayo Ainde, the deputy chief of staff, Boyega Soyanwo, to their former roles. According to the statement released, the new SSG is an erudite, experienced barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, who has over 3 decades experience at the bar. The House of Representatives stepped down on Wednesday without approving the loan request by the immediate past president, Muhammadu Buhari, for the federal government to pay some judgment debts totaling approximately 543.6 billion naira. The chairman of the House Committee on AIDS, Loans and Debt Management, Ahmed Dayabu, laid the reports on the presidential request on Wednesday, but the lawmakers resolved that work had not been concluded on it and stepped down its consideration till the 10th House. Buhari had last month, at the twilight of his administration, written to the National Assembly to seek approval for payments of judgment debts owed by the government. According to the ex-president, in a letter addressed to the president of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, the government will make the payment through issuance of promissory notes. The chairman of the committee, Mark Bila, laid the report earlier on Tuesday. Now, though the panel still summoned more top officials of the last administration at its last investigation hearing on Monday. The group of 5 aggrieved governors of the People's Democratic Party, otherwise known as G5 governors, have visited President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa, Abuja. They were led by their leader, the former Rivers State Governor, Mr. Nyesom Wike. They are Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, former governors Nyesom Wike, Rivers, Samuel Otom, Benue, Okezie Bazu, Abia, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu states. Also in attendance was the current governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba. Addressing reporters, Governor Makinde said the G5 visited the president to appraise him of the latest happenings and the group's stance for fairness, equity, and justice in the country. He said that nation building is a difficult task that requires constant evaluation. The G5, according to him, will be an alternative source of information to the president to prevent attempts at barricading from the true position of happenings in the country. The G5 caused a major division within the People's Democratic Party in the build-up to the February 25 poll. All judges in the country will now retire at the age of 70. Now, this follows the signing of the bill that sought to extend the retirement age of High Court judges from 65 to 70 years into law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. With this, all the judges now enjoy uniform retirement ages. Before now, only Supreme Court justices retire at 70 years. In a statement, the Director of Information to the President, Abiodun Oladunjoye, said with the signing of the Constitutional Amendment Bill, judicial officers' retirement age and pension rights have been effectively brought into uniformity, among other related matters, while signing the amendment bill into law. President Tinubu pledged his administration's dedication to strengthening the judiciary, ensuring the rule of law, and empowering judicial officers to execute their responsibilities effectively. Now, two ad hoc staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has testified against the electoral umpire at the Presidential Election Petitions Court sitting in Abuja. The witnesses, who were subpoenaed by the People's Democratic Party, explained why the presidential election results were not transmitted into INEC's results viewing portal on the election day, as was the case with the National Assembly election results. One of the subpoenaed witnesses, Friday Iguma, who served in Abia State as one of the INEC ad hoc staff, insisted that the election did not go as outlined by INEC. Under cross-examination by INEC, Iguma told the court that the National Assembly results were scanned and uploaded to the INEC results viewing portal using BVAS, but could not transmit the scanned result sheet for the presidential election despite several attempts. When asked who won in his polling unit, Oguma told the court that Labour Party won in his polling unit. The second subpoenaed witness, Grace Timothy, said during cross-examination that the BVAS machine did not transmit the presidential poll, but successfully transmitted that of the National Assembly. Now, that matter continues today. From the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump has been indicted on 7 federal criminal charges in relation to hundreds of confidential government records found at his Florida property after he left the White House. Trump announced on his Truth Social's post, a social media platform, that he was summoned to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday. Now, this is the second time in recent months that Donald Trump has faced legal charges, having been indicted on the state charges for his alleged role in paying hush money to an adult film star in May 2023. He was found liable for the sexual abuse of writer. Well, in May 2023, he was found liable to the sexual abuse of writer E. Jean Carroll in a civil lawsuit. And that's the news update on VOP TV. We'd like for you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels, VOP at VOP TV Live. My name is Moses Humphrey. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.